Working on an oil rig is hard. It's dangerous and it's been very much a male preserve in the past. But in Norway, which is one of the world's largest oil exporters, women are now trying out the offshore life. Oil accounts for around a fifth of the Norwegian economy. Work in the oil fields is tough, with long periods away from home. There are strict rules and regulations, and there's little time off. Well, we travelled to a rig off the Norwegian coast at Oseberg to visit the swaying steel platform which the oil workers call home.
There's a gale-force wind blowing, but that doesn't seem to bother these passengers. They do shift work on North Sea oil rigs. Helicopters ferry them to the rigs in all types of weather. Several hundred people work on the Oseberg rig, which is firmly anchored to the seabed. The workers, most of them men, are used to all weathers.
In a really heavy storm, the waves can reach 30 meters, as high as the deck we're standing on. It makes you feel really small standing on this rig out at sea.
Åsa Abrahamsen doesn't get seasick. The mother of three worked as a radio operator on board ship before taking a job on the rig. Today, she's in charge of the control room and is constantly monitoring global oil prices.
The work is unpredictable. That's what makes it exciting. When something goes wrong, small leaks or other problems, we have to act fast. Other days, everything runs fine, it's fun, and we earn a lot. That's how we like it best.
One part of the rig remains entirely a male domain, the derrick. Here it's windy and dirty. Heavy weights are shifted around and bore pipes lowered in the search for new wells, 2 to 4 kilometers below the seabed. Åsa Abrahamsen divides her time between the control room and the production decks. She collects samples, listens, and sniffs. Where gas is concerned, she's developed a finely attuned sense of smell. Abrahamsen says it doesn't take long to detect even the smallest leak. Production is then immediately halted. Abrahamsen runs a tight ship. Anyone caught not wearing a hard hat or safety glasses risks being sent home. As one of the rig managers, Abrahamsen has to set a good example. The workers need to be able to locate the platform's emergency exits virtually in their sleep. The workers' lives depend entirely on the lifeboats. Since these boats are the only means of escape, employees must practice the 30-meter drop into icy waters every 2 years.
We have boat number 1. In my job in the control room, we're always on alert. Our boat is always the last to leave the platform.
Like a captain?
Just like a ship's captain.
The descent takes just over 2 seconds, but Abrahamsen says it seems like an eternity and feels as if your heart is in your mouth. The next day, the wind is just as strong. A drilling rig is no place for landlubbers. The swaying motion can be felt even in the cafeteria, where workers get together in their free time. Oil rigs are famous for their excellent food. The chef on the Oseberg knows that for people who work 12-hour shifts 7 days a week, meals are often the highlight of the day. So he keeps his kitchen well-stocked, with one notable exception.
We have good red wine, and we even have champagne. The bottles are filled especially for us, but all the alcohol has been removed.
After 12 hours on the job, Abrahamsen retires to her berth. She looks forward to this moment all day, although she's always fully focused on her work. Her cabin key on her waistband is a constant reminder of the number of her lifeboat.
When I started 15 years ago, I never dreamed I'd be doing this for so long. I don't know if I'll stay here until I retire. It depends on a lot of things, my health and everything going smoothly at home. You can't do a job like this otherwise.
After 2 weeks on the rig, Åsa Abrahamsen will fly back to her family on their farm. The oil company pays for her trips home. Then she has 4 weeks off, time she richly deserves.